welcome. I am the Aries knowing. If you didn't know, my name is Latrice. I'm going to come on and I'm going to do some readings tonight. This reading is going to be based on the solution. So whatever issue that you're thinking on or that you're worried about, that you're looking for a solution to, others are involved or just you, we're going to look into that situation. I was using a reading with this deck earlier, and I may still pull it out because I have two spreads I'm going to go through tonight. This is the Spirit with Tarot or something like that. Spirit Within Tarot, this deck. So I might pull that out later, but I was missing my radiance, so I pulled that one out. Coming in, if you're liking the messages, please share. Let's wait a little bit. Welcome. You are back. How are you, sir? It's been a minute. Where are you watching me from? Here, Stoker. Here on Heather's. Everyone think on your issue, your situation. We're going to focus in on finding the solution. Mind, not the body. Please bring you to the energy of the collective. All within the broadcast. And you got me catch the replay. Cool. How are you? Really? I don't know if I hate it yet. This is my song. We're going to listen to the record player for a minute. And once this side of the disc is over, I'll start my playlist. I've been good. Getting through. How have you been? Do you have privileges over here? Do you want privileges over here? I don't even know if I can set up moderation, but let me know. Not the mind, not the body. Let me know if the music is too loud. You guys are closer to it than I am. Show me the task. What is the task or situation that they need a solution to? What is the problem that this is connected to? Welcome. How are you? Show me the solution. What is the conclusion? How are you? Welcome in the house, Baltimore. Bottom of the deck, somebody's holding back, somebody's upset. This could be blocked communication or someone who's communicating with you from a very harsh standpoint, losing their temper here, not necessarily speaking truth, trying to recover after a situation. It's like a tower situation in their midst, and they're running around trying to avoid it here. But I think it's already happened, so maybe they're trying to do some kind of recovery, but they are upset, definitely defending their stance in the matter. So your task is really letting your light shine, being happy, being joyful here, getting back out and allowing yourself to grow and experience life. Things that bring you enjoyment here. I feel like you're a tad bit sad because of this tower situation that I saw just a little bit ago behind that Knight of Swords. I feel like you're a little bit sad because maybe you had a lot of hopes for this to expand or for this to grow, but I feel like it's brought in a lot of obstacles here. Could be Leo energy here, Scorpio energy, and Cancer out here with the Chariot in reverse. Somebody is trying to maintain and juggle despite the tension that's happening. It is hard for them to move forward since this situation has taken place, but they're doing the best they can to handle. Again, not really feeling happy, joyous here. I think the issue here within the problem, the position that's connected to it, is you really being content being alone. I think there's some kind of anxiety. If you look around, you really do have all you need. It's almost like you're blocking your awareness. things that it is that you know. Yeah, you have a lot of victory going towards you. Maybe a lot of people watching you. You could be in the public eye somewhere. Everyone's seeing this victory. They don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I feel like you spend a lot of time isolating yourself, not necessarily in a negative standpoint, but trying to find guidance to how you should live your life and maneuver through these obstacles. Um, Trying to put the pieces together, but you could be a tad bit lonely here. You know that you need to be alone to do some kind of healing and to figure things out. But I feel like within the foundation, within your home, within people that are connected to you, I think you're getting a little bit lonely there. Here, somebody is upset, yo. So, Knight of Swords in the reverse. What's the solution here? The solution is just to hold on here to everything that you have, to the foundation that you currently have. You want to nurture that. You have all that you need. There's victory, there's success, there's tons of gains here, possibly financial gains that are going to come to you in due time. I don't feel like you're rushing it. If you are, do not rush. Let everything happen, ebb and flow here. Don't give out anything. If this is a money matter or situation here, you want to hold on to everything. If it comes onto your time, don't give out things that are taxing. Gonna cause you stress, cause you burdens, keep it here. You don't need to ask anyone for anything anymore. I feel like you kind of have your guard up to anyone that could be coming asking you for anything, needing anything from you here. And that'll rock your balance here. Whoever this person is that you have your guard up to, they're very loving towards you, very nurturing. I feel like they're really in about caring themselves and caring for you here as well. Because you're trying to manifest. They want to see you manifest here. But I don't think you want to do it with people. And this person may not work well together with others. You probably had a bad interaction with them at a gathering here, possibly amongst friends, or just issues with them being associated with people who gossip, who get a lot of enjoyment from being around people who also enjoy misery. Here's nobody. Yes, please see the bio on how to get a reading. I'll be happy to help you with that after I finish the general for the collective. Clicking stuff, figure it out. Figure it out. Figure out how to work it. I haven't watched anybody else's yet, but I can see the comments. I guess that's all that matters. And when I click back in to watch the replay, like all the comments pop up immediately. So yeah. New insights. There is competition going on. I feel like you were waiting on someone to come out of that, but you've kind of given up on this situation. There are some people around that are just too combative. They're trying to I'm not you may have to go look at my page. If it doesn't show on the screen, I may need to fix that. Try to look at my page. Hopefully they come in. King is here. Lee was in earlier. He might be back tonight. But it's like you stop waiting on this person. I'm sorry, guys. You stop waiting on this person to kind of come out of that conflict here. You knew that they were always going to continue to fight. They're always going to be combative. They can't see past the drama that they're in, and you got tired of waiting. So I feel like you've kind of walked away emotionally. Like I feel like before you made that decision and communicated that you were done with this, you had already left. So it's like I moved on first, and then I told them when I was ready to go. Versus just leaving as soon as you knew, but still having some kind of emotional attachment here. Very difficult decision, but unfortunate turn of events have happened, and that's why we had to end this. Okay, I thought all these were flips when I was holding my desk. Yeah, unable to cooperate and work with people. Somebody is too filled with drama. Somebody is very tied in with gossip here. So I feel like even though they are loving and nurturing, you got to watch the company that you keep, because that's why you cannot deal with them here. The conclusion is yes, it does leave some kind of disappointment because you have some kind of hurt with it. With this Two of Swords back out here in the reverse, you made a decision, and that decision was because of the stress that was going on with it. Nothing wrong with the person, probably. You probably have a lot of love for them. You see exactly what it is they're trying to do. But the company you keep is horrible. We keep having issues where this isn't going to work out. It's just disappointment here. They may not take the news well here. You invested a lot of time in them or in this situation and you didn't get much back. I feel like you communicate that and they're not receptive of that. But you definitely stood in your power. It took you a lot of courage to say it. I don't think you came off harsh or too mean with this person. It was just unexpected. And now it's almost kind of like helping them understand what it is in the calmest way possible, and then moving out of that conflict, getting away from it, departing. this person will have a hard time accepting this new change or this new ending. They will hold on to it for a while, trying to come back. But they've wasted a lot of time. Anything that they put into this situation trying to fix it isn't going to work. It's like this cooperation is over. We cannot work together. I'm not accepting any apologies because if you given it to me already, I've accepted it. I'm not holding any grudges to you. Yes, it was painful, but it's over. Like, you don't have to offer me anything for it. The pain or the hurt caused, nothing for it. So just hold on to what it is that you have. Don't give out anything to anyone, especially if someone is coming asking for it. If you have an issue with the company that they keep or their involvement, it'll be the same. Hope y'all didn't hear that. If y'all did, it's okay. It was far away enough. I hope. Okay, because of this, that's the end of that spread. Because of this, just with how this reading went, I'm going to go in here with the angel answers here about the conclusion and the solution. So give me some insight here, Spirit, please. On the Four of Pentacles, the solution to the matter. What do they need to know? Shadow. And it said it's up to you. So understand that everything is your choice. Nobody's forcing your hand. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. If you want to hold back in and keep things for yourself, for goals that you have for yourself, for your future, you decide what you want to do. Don't worry about other people's feelings. You don't owe them anything. Give me something on the conclusion, please. Here, this disappointment that they experiencing. What do they need to know about that? It says there's something better. So you probably had a lot of hopes for this. I see that you finally gave up, walk away. It was difficult. This person's going to keep coming back. They're having a hard time accepting that they can't work with you or be with you anymore. But Spirit's telling you there's something better. Even though it's causing you some kind of disappointment and you're sad about it, there is something that's going to revive you, bring back some hope in you. They just want you to wait. Don't try to rush anything. Don't try to rush on to the next thing. Just be patient and keep going at your own pace, the pace that you've been going. Big happy changes, but don't let this situation cause you to do something drastic. So that is the solution, guys. The next spread we're going to get into is the essential. The essentials. This may help or give some extra guidance to what we've discussed. Hey Lee, hey Cran, how are you? Love you too. I miss you. I miss all y'all. Welcome. Hope I wasn't too late. I had to do some last minute setting up around here. We're back. We're coming back. See Andrew? Andre. I'm gonna call you Nori. Appreciate all 7 of you in here. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you feel like someone could possibly resonate or find this live useful, whatever you want to call it, please share. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Sorry, I got sidetracked because I saw that comment, the family reunion. I know, I was thinking about that earlier. Like, remember when we all really came together during the quarantine? Didn't have nothing to do. So we were up all night shuffling cards and talking shit. Oh, reminiscing. Like it was forever ago. Well, it kind of was. All right. Let's pick these up. For the essentials, I think for the essentials, I am going to switch and use the Spirit Within Tarot deck. Just because I did miss this deck. I do love it. I'm almost tempted to read with it again, but I need to start using all these decks and cycling them out. One of my clients, the one I read for all the time, the one that got me the Hoodoo deck, she's also cool. I'm ready. Also, I love this song. Also, Mimi, I don't know if she'll ever come in here, but she may. But because I don't know if she transferred over from Periscope and all that stuff. But she's giving me some of her decks. No, not at all. One of my clients is giving me some of her decks because she's doing some things and giving away a lot of her decks. So she's pretty much giving me like 13. I appreciate you, 13 of her decks. And I already have like 20, so that's going to give me like 33. 2 of them I already have. The Hoodoo, I have that one because she got one and she bought me this one. So I have 2 of those to kind of use or back up or whatnot. One for travel. Appreciate you, Lee. And then we have the sex deck, that one that we did because Miriam bought me and her that deck. So we both have that one. But I think the Light Seer is in there, the Everyday Tarot, the mini is in there, which is always like, I was never going to buy that one because I already have the mini right away and it's kind of the same, but I'm so happy to have it. And there's like the blind spot in there. So we'll go through them. A bunch of good little decks. One of the decks she had that I was interested in that I could never really find, never really asked about, she put in there. So I'm super happy. So we're gonna start cycling these decks out. I've been like studying my little books. We definitely got to use that Moonology deck and all that jazz. So I'm gonna be cycling them out. The ones that I use per read. So today was this one and my psychic. I have my main ones, but you know, y'all will see. Really start using that hoodoo one. The body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Cran, did you want to do your reading live or did you want to do yours privately? Mind you, if I do live readings and we're not on the phone or FaceTime or anything like that, I do them through Vimeo, so I just pre-record them. They do take a minute to upload, so once they upload, I'll send you the link to the video. The video link is private, so only you can access it or anyone that has the link. If you all purchase any subscription plans from me, the weekly reads, they'll also be done through that way as well. So y'all, I feel like I'm letting everybody know that when we do Vimeo, it will take a moment to upload. It varies. But, yeah. All right. Not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please help me to the channel. Please connect me to the energy in the room. Anyone that happens to come across the replay, come across this video, let me tap into their energy, connect with their spirit guides. What else was I going to say? Also, if you ever check out my website, I do post weekly, a general collective read up there for everyone that happens to go in. So it'll be like for the week ahead. Not that we won't have any here because I do the week ahead, it'll be like more generalized readings. We may do that for the ones that come in here, but if you go there, there's a general message or different things you can find up there. So if it's not in the bio here, it definitely is on my Instagram and my Twitter. All right, let's go into the essentials. If you missed the solutions, please catch the replay. I hope it resonates with you. So the situation at hand, the situation that they're currently worried about, something that may be in their blind spot that may be coming towards them that they're not aware of. Please show me their opinion. Show me their opinion. Oh, darn. 2 seconds, guys. I didn't write down the pattern. I didn't write down the pattern for the cards. I am using this book. A lot of our spreads that we'll do will be coming out of here. It's not the only... Ooh, they have a blind spot spread. That'll go good for the Oracle deck. It's not the only place I'll be getting spreads from, but, you know, right now it is. I'm loving this book. There are a few more tarot books, 3, I think, that I wanted to get for spreads. I would normally copy this and print it out, but homegirl's still waiting on her ink. DHL is slow, huh? So I'm waiting on those, and then, you know, hopefully I'll have them all out. But like if we're in here, we need a read or something, so I don't have to sit here and write it out. I'll just make a copy of it off the book, or I'll print it out offline. So it'll just be a little bit easier for us. So that even works if you guys have a spread that you want, just send it to me and I'll print it out. And you don't got to sit here and watch me write it out like how we used to do on Periscope. Opening up to the energy of the collective for the situation at hand, for the task at hand. Anything coming towards them, show me what their opinion will be. Show me what they see clearly. What are the opinions of others associated with situations often around them and that may matter or meet them or take on them? What are the opinions of others? What are the clearly? What do others easily overlook about the situation or about them? Essential. What is essential? Essential. Energies around their opinion. Energies around their opinion. Energies around their opinions. System. Oh, almost about to fall out my chair. Get it all set up, guys. Give me a second. Of course, you watch the replay. Fast forward. Welcome, guys. From Hamilton. Welcome. Where is that? Appreciate you for subscribing. trying to get it all set up here. Not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. So organized and yet such a mess. No idea. Oh, okay, cool. Welcome. I really like Nova Scotia. I know this probably has nothing to do with where you are or anything. I'm just letting you know I think it's really pretty. That's all I know about Canada. All right, guys. General read, the essentials, what you need to know here. So your opinion for this matter, whenever it comes to you that you feel like it's a false start, you feel like there's just you don't want it bad enough. It's not getting enough passion. It's not getting enough attraction, enough heat for this to really branch off. So you think that it's over. What you're contemplating is the future here. Actions that you make now that's going to bring you fulfillment in the future. And I feel like you are like counting this off. Exactly. Exactly. This could be regarding some kind of deceit or some kind of secret. Now, if this is you in this Seven of Swords, there's some information that you have. You're just trying to take it and sneak off. You ain't telling nobody about it. It's yours. Otherwise, it's somebody around here doing the same thing or sneaking or getting ready to go, leaving somebody standing. This is a general collective for everyone. So deception here. This person caused you a lot of worry, or this person is worried. You're either worried that this person is sneaking off and doing something like this, or you're worried because you can feel this energy and you know that it's happening, or this person is worried. Take it where it resonates. It could be both, but I feel like it's a sign of walking away, like you leaving the situation. You or the other individual is involved, but I feel like you're getting ready to leave a situation emotionally because of some deception here. I feel like it's been painful, and I feel like at the end of the day, even though it's been painful and it was a lot of great pain, you took that shit. It didn't break you. You're still strong here, and you're gonna bear them here. You'll cry to yourself before anybody else because everybody's going to see you as strong here. This could be in a love situation or a connection with someone, Gemini energy here, where, you know, you went through a lot of pain, but you still came out strong. Or if it wasn't a relationship and it's just you, it's like, I went through a lot of hurtful things and I still found myself. I'm still coming together and growing here. I'm still going to have everything that I want. If you're not connected to someone, this is bringing you to someone that is going to be very loving and appreciative of you. And it's like all the pain that you went through, they come in and their love kind of heals that here. I feel like you've been kind of down and depressed and maybe even kind of given up on it because you're too busy defending everyone that comes around you. You're standing your ground very strong here. Difficult situation that's hard to get over. You know, you're still trying to process that. But you do aware, you are aware that, you know, you held your own through this. It's kind of loud for me. A lot going on over here. Sorry about the silence, guys. Also with this energy, yeah, I already went into that. I went into the empath card. So you're thinking about the actions you're taking now that's going to bring you fulfillment in your future here. Now, as far as what you see clearly here, when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you're seeing that whatever hopes you have for this situation is not going to make it long term. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know. I miss seeing them. It's like I don't get. Well, I get like when you all send me something up here, but no hearts constantly. I feel like you've been juggling this situation on your own and maintaining on your own, but you haven't got any help, and that's why you haven't been able to move farther than that. You're like going on one wheel, trying to hold everything together here. You're realizing this isn't going to work for the long term. There could have been a situation that has taken place in the past, and ever since that tower situation happened or that change where things kind of gotten shaken up, you've been kind of balancing things on your own here. Very worried about the future, if you're going to be able to move on. I feel like somebody's has came to meet you with some kind of they were had some kind of urge, like, you know, they were coming in to let you know that they weren't going to give up on you here, but with it, because they wanted to heal the situation here with the Three of Swords. They wanted to heal it. They knew that some kind of tower situation came in and caused pain, and they were coming in here to help you, to be there for you, you know. Because I don't know, whatever happened, whatever went down with that tower situation in the past, somebody's coming in almost like they're running to you, so some kind of haste, like, I got to get there, like, I have to get there, like, in their mind, in their heart, anxiety, they have to get there. You easily forget that how successful you are in the midst of everybody watching you, everyone cheering you on, everybody wanting to see you do well, the people that support you from afar that you may not even communicate with on a daily, but they're all supporting you. You've had a lot of success. So even with this situation going into it, if you treat it like everything else in life, you're going to have success in life as well. In this situation too, you will overcome Chariot, Cancer energy. You will overcome this, you know. You will glide through it here if you just remember what it is that you know. Yes, it is unknown, but spirit is not going to leave you here with this moon. So if you need anything, make sure that you ask, make sure that you listen, make sure that you see through things that are kind of hazy or things that are hidden. Just pay attention to your intuition, because it's going to bring you all kind of warning signs and red flags. I appreciate all 15 of you in the chat. This is a general message for everyone. So if it resonates, great. I appreciate it. If not, it's all right. Yeah. Opinions of others. So when it comes to the opinions of others, they think you're confused emotionally. They don't think you know what you want. They think you have a lot of options, but you don't know what to do with them. If you have them, you won't be happy with it. They think that you're still trying to figure life out and what it is that you want, but you don't know what you're doing here. Emotionally, you don't know what you want. That's what they think. These people are probably fine. They don't have much going on in their life here, so they're just kind of watching, trying to see what's happening. I feel like this is you too as well. Like, you're getting ready to receive a lot of gifts. Like, it may be still right now, but I feel like gifts are coming to them right now. They're just going through challenges and they feel stuck. So it's very easy for them to look and judge you like you don't know what you're doing, like they know what they're doing, because they clearly don't. They may be all right in life right now. I think they have good things coming to them, but they're feeling stuck. So that's probably where some of that negative energy is coming from, by thinking you're confused. And if you are, it's all right. But I feel like these people are waiting on you to get it together, because they feel like whatever you want, because you're looking for it, is going to come to you, even though it may be some time off or maybe some distance that may kind of cause travel. They think that you're going to find it here. They feel like you're being held back by fear, and that you may be a little bit hesitant to get into relationships, like you're afraid of relationships. You don't want to take that leap of faith because what it can mean if it doesn't work out here. But they feel like they want something stable for you, life, family. They want you to have someone that's going to love you. Um, That's what the people around you are thinking here. What do others see clearly here? Um, no. We just did what do others see clearly, right? No, we did not. We did the opinions of others. So what others see clearly here, they see that you're working. They see that despite what's going on, you stay working, you stay learning a new skill, even if it is entry level, even if it's coming up, wherever you fall in this partnership. But they see in the workforce realm, you go out and you work with other people and you try to find other opportunities to learn, to develop yourself here. So they see you as somebody being very skilled here. They see that you spend a lot of time by yourself, but they think that you do this by choice. It's up to you whether you really do or not, but they think that you spend a lot of time to yourself by choice because you do a lot of contemplating about your path and where you want to go forward. I don't think they see anything bad in this, but they do think that you probably have already had it figured out for some time and you're just doubtful on how to move forward. You're not ready to show the world what it is you've been contemplating on or what it is you want to do. They feel like you could be sadness because you don't have love or something, or because you don't have what you desired for, what they have, or what they see as love. They think that you have a lot of sadness and you're a tad bit lonely. You just can't find your match, but that you will release yourself from this here, that you're not going to sacrifice any time for this. You know that if it's yours, you'll get it. You know whether there's somebody there or not, but you're still kind of standing on your own and trying to push forward regardless, even if it is something that's unhealed. Others easily overlook. Here's what they easily overlook. Even if you do an opportunity where you put a lot of money and a lot of time into it and it fails, people will overlook that so quickly and forget it because of how quickly you move. You're just ready to travel and jump on to the next thing. That's why they always see you working here. They do know that you are a tad bit depressed, but even in that, even if you can't focus because you're sad and disappointed about things, they'll overlook that real quick. Queen of Wands, even if they judged you for it or they felt like you had some kind of jealous lover or someone who was vengeful after you, if they felt vengeful for you or if somebody wanted you there here, fire energy, they'll quickly overlook the bullshit that they know or think they know. Nine of Swords here. At this time, they see you moving so much and hopping on to the next thing that it causes them to overlook your pain over things that you wanted that you're having trouble moving on, that's kind of really hurt your self-esteem here, and then you end up suffering in silence because they just see you moving, and it's a great distraction if that's what you're trying to do. It really hides you from you're able to hide yourself from being exposed of everyone seeing you have a low self-esteem, not being as confident as you usually as you usually are, having like a weak point or a weak moment, you know. Sorry guys. All right. And then what we have for what is essential here, we are breaking toxic patterns in behavior. And with this does come fear. Understand that this is what's happening. The feelings that you're feeling, if you're nervous, if you're anxious, if you're just having trouble getting through, you're breaking something that you've been tied to that is unhealthy and changing that pattern. Do not do anything. Hey, Spirit wants you to wait. Don't just let the process go. You are overcoming difficulties here with this card. This is Archangel Jeremiel. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. So I feel like the worst has come of this situation at this time where I'm at in the reading. You're going to overcome it. Wait. Don't make any haste decisions. Don't be driven. Stay with your plan. Just like with the other reason, even if that means you have to hold back some of what it is that you have. What is essential with this devil? Spirit, thank you. Yeah, you will get justice over this here. Even if there's been like a lot of loss here, it could be financially, or feeling like people are always tugging at your pockets or at your foundation here, and you've been really trying to hold on to them because your fear of losing what it is you've gained here. I feel like justice will prevail. Anything toxic that's been attached to whatever it is you're holding on to is going to be cut loose. It's just what's right. The truth has to be honored here. Yes, and with this, you don't have to give anymore. You don't have to give anymore. You choose something new. It was something that you thought you were going to give to it. It was something that maybe somebody offered you here. And it was just like, you know what? No, I'm not going to give it to you. Like maybe because somebody looks at this little coin that you give them as like a breadcrumb, but you look at it as like this is a part of a whole grand design. Like I don't care how much money or how much of my time I give you, you're taking away from my life, from my foundation here. So you really decide no. I'm giving too much, giving this to you. It's causing a risk if I give any more to you at this point. So justice has prevailed. You cut that attachment, that vampire coming in for you here. Wait, don't make any haste decisions, but you will overcome this. Two of Cups, you could have disharmony or disunion with somebody, arguing with someone where you all probably don't have the best feelings for each other emotionally right now, not in harmony, but just kind of take a break. I see somebody's just a tad bit exhausted from it all. It's winded them. They're sad. They're a tad bit depressed, but they just want to rest. Just let shit settle for a minute. Not investing, not giving anything, because they feel like if they gave to it now, it would be foolish for whoever that resonates for, wherever that comes in at. Okay, that is the essentials. Those are our two generals that we have for tonight. I hope those resonated with you. I appreciate all 19 of you in here. Anyone, I don't know. I think I may have already thanked you guys, but anybody that sent me the gifts for the 45 cents in the room, I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope that the signal is good and the music isn't too loud and all that jazz. The list is officially open if anyone's interested in a read. Cran, did you want your reading here or did you want yours private? Love you too. Or did you want yours private? I wonder if I can get apps on my computer. Probably not. I like this little deck. I gotta get used to the artwork on it. But I'm forcing myself. The Rider-Waite is just so comfortable. Cool, cool, cool. Like what we talked about, or did you have a different question now? Sorry, you guys hear a kitty using a litter box. Listen, I'm ready to get them out of here. They all got baths this morning. I put them in their playpen last night, and I guess I put them in kind of early and I fell asleep. Normally I let them out so they can use the litter box, and they didn't. They made that playpen close up on them, and they went in there, so they all got baths this morning, and I was cleaning. Okay. Thank you, Cran. I appreciate you. Let me put this down here. Let's see you, King. Add you to the list here. Let me know if you have a question or if you like a general, sir. I don't know what's going on. YouTube is like loading. Everything else is fine now. I'll just go flip my record. General. Okay. One time. All right. So at this time we'll be doing Cran, then we'll be doing King. If anything else comes in, I will check it afterwards. I'll look. I put my phone on silent. Yeah. Until this kicks in, I'm going to flip it. If anybody, I do have my tell me about it. It's been acting up on me. If anybody wants to listen to a certain kind of record, I have some. Sam Cooke, Otis Redding. What is this Marvin Gaye right now? He's my favorite. Him and what's her name? Brandy Wells. Her 21st Century Fox. She's like Beyonce, guys. Like maybe that music, I know 80s music was good then, but maybe it wasn't super good because I was literally listening to this song called S, and it just reminded me of like a Beyonce, like singles lady or something like that, and how she was dressing and stuff. I'm like, okay, Beyonce, that's where you went. You listening to her. One day, one day. I know, right? One day, come on here. You singing, you guys, your tarot readings today? You guys don't have a record player? Get it. Get one. I'm telling you. I love it. I love going to buy it. I don't have any like newer, up to date records because I think it's supposed to be like an old thing. I do, and I just watched What's Love Got to Do with It with Miriam, and she went the other day and got the record. After we were just talking about getting the I Continue Review record, she found it. I forget she found it at a record store, but I'm ordering one. And I'm gonna get Frankie Lyman. I want to get the Fugees. That's like the only thing up to date. But I want everything to be kind of old. She said she got a Cash Money one, and she was so excited she couldn't wait to get home and put it on there. And it was an instrumental. Oh, that's what you get. Oh yeah, him too. And I'm gonna get some Frankie Lyman up here and the Teenagers. Really, I need to watch that. What is that on? I love the Fugees. I'm gonna get the score if I get it. I think that's like a $45 record, girl. I was like, oh, they crazy. We're gonna have to wait and find that somewhere one day when I just happen to have it. That's a lot of money to spend on a record. That's a lot of money to spend on a record. So I don't know. I really don't know. Life is really gonna have to like jump up for me to be like, oh yeah, it was just $25. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are luminous to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open up the energy of Cran. I believe, Missy, you told me that you were a Cancer sun and a Sag moon or rising. I mean to say it like that. Yes. Libra sun, Cancer moon, Sag rising, Libra. Okay. Oh my God, yeah. That too. And I've been doing a lot of thrifting. Yeah, I got my Michael Jackson. Mr. TAK got me a Michael Jackson bed record from Walmart. I got this chair thrifting. I think I paid $30 for this. And I got some stuff for the house thrifting. I went to this really great store. I posted about it, I think, on my Instagram story or whatever, but like thrifting is like my thing. I love that. All right, let me get this reading, you guys. We gonna never get to it. Yeah, I do love that. Although I did say when I went to go thrifting, I went to this place where I got this stuff at, and it was like living rooms on living rooms, like in every section, and like end tables, different kinds stacked on each other, like they go to estate sales and get their stuff. And I had been all over, and I came home, and I'm telling you, I felt like I had been in everyone's home, everybody's house. Like it was just, I was like, I gotta get this energy off me. It was just heavy. It wasn't bad. It was just heavy. It was a lot of home. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Open your should be a friend, Libra, Sun. Show me your current energy. Current energy. What is it that she needs to know right now? What she's currently going through in her current energy. What does she need to know? Okay. The energy of the Leo. Energy of the Leo she was connecting with. What's the energy between them? What's the energy between them? What's his intentions towards her? What's his intentions towards her? Intentions. connections for her that are valuable. Current energy right now, things that you need to know. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, so there is some kind of selfishness that's taking place, some kind of wish fulfillment that I feel like you're battling back and forth with someone in the position. If it's not you, it could be a masculine energy here, could be feminine, but I'm seeing a man here. Someone's very selfish here, really about getting what they want, and it's always about them here. Um, what does she need to know here about this Nine of Cups? Yeah, deception. Somebody is selfish and they are a sneaky individual. They will come and deceive you this time and turn back around and come back and do it again. It is in reverse, so they are probably on their way to you or they have already been to you, but it's in the current energy here. I don't think you're going to let them in the door, but and they're not really here to invest because they don't give you much movement here. This is a stuck person that doesn't really put themselves to work. Like they will come across lazy. If they're not in their personal life when they come to you, it's like they never have much to offer here, that they may hold it out or say something, but you may never get it. hmm I feel like you said your piece to this person before in the past is giving you some kind of confidence, and they kind of walked away here. Somebody could have been disappointed, or somebody could have acted very nonchalantly, like they didn't care. If they acted nonchalantly, like they didn't care, bet every dollar in your pocket when they got by themselves, they had a very sad moment. Because somebody's been doing something, something came out or something was revealed or some kind of illusion that somebody was playing here when it comes to love. Somebody's taking a break from it. So it could be like a breakup or having issues with another person, and you're just taking a lot of time to contemplate over it, rest from it, heal from it. Not really, it's not like a dwelling, nagging type of pain. It's just I just got to get over this. When it comes down to the Leo here, this person is definitely interested in you. They're definitely sending you maybe sweet messages, like almost like blowing you kisses or whatever here. This situation could definitely pick up here. It's definitely something that could grow. But one thing you need to know about this person, they're very burdened. They have a lot of responsibilities on them. They could also be involved or in some kind of relationship here, some kind of family foundation or something where they're bonded or working with another person to keep something stable, and this person has a lot on their plate. What does she need to know about him? Yeah, he's very sad. I don't know if he has hopes for finding love, but he feels very lonely here. So maybe he's trying to find it here. He's very worried. He feels like he doesn't feel like he's a person in love, and I think he's trying to find it, but he's very scared and worried about it here. He's a person that has a lot of disappointments that's going to come to the surface here. He's trying to manifest his way out of it. I think he will definitely be successful, especially if it's money that he's looking for, whatever gain he will get it. But again, even if this comes to par for him or comes to pass for him, he's still a very depressed person, very sad. He doesn't have emotional fulfillment where he wants it. His life isn't what he thinks it needs to be. Whatever's causing him stress and burden, he's not ready to walk away from it yet, or someone isn't ready. Someone that he's connected to is not ready to walk away from it yet, and they're still very much so emotionally involved. So he carries that stress and that burden of it, even though he's no longer attracted or inspired in this connection or in this situation to this thing. So, not walking away from it, but not inspired here, not attracted at all. They could be in a breakdown of a relationship. It's very stable. Somebody's definitely connected. This person's not attracted to them. They don't flirt with them. I don't know how much sex they're having. If they do, it's like lazy sex. Let's get through it here. Somebody could be trying to spice things up and doing things for them to try to help them, bring them back into the relationship, give them some kind of love. And it's not doing anything to make this person feel any better. They don't want it. They're just unhappy where they are. So you have someone who is unhappy where they are. Within your current connections that you have around you and people that you could attract to you here, be very confident. Be very confident. You know exactly who you are, exactly what it is that you do. That is going to look very attractive here. That's going to be like a shake up here because of you standing in your power here. There could be some change that comes in here for you. Knight of Swords, you may find yourself having to defend against someone, against somebody, because somebody comes and they have a lot to say. If there's like a rush situation or a panic situation, they are waiting to get there so they can speak their truth, and they dare somebody tell them no, even though I think they know they don't have a lot of power anyway. They feel like them offering you their opinion or how they feel is going to be enough to change it. But I feel like you're strong enough to handle this by yourself. Nine of Pentacles, strong enough, have everything you need to do this by yourself. So you don't got to take their opinion. You got your own vision, your own way, despite what's going on, any shakeup. I feel like you could also, if this Nine of Swords is your energy here, because it is air, I feel like if this is you, you're also somebody who's being very divinely guided and you are standing up for yourself here, despite any sudden changes that have happened within your connections here. Somebody is going to be watching you. Like, you're so confident, you're so much above them, you're so sustained. Who cares what you say? What can you say to me? She's got her hands on her hips. What can you say to me? I have all of this. All you have is this, and anger and views and thinking that you know everything. Or, like, you do this despite anything. That's what you need to know about your connections. I feel like there's some pain or some things that you still deal with, like you still have your own hurts within this situation and old wounds, but you don't really communicate or talk about them a lot to people. You have your guard up, like, look at them, stand back. I don't care what you think, stand back. You're still very much so protecting yourself, trying to skill yourself or get yourself together for the next battle, or so you'll never have to feel that way that you felt in that situation. You're definitely far past it, but I don't know if you fully understood the lesson in that, because there's still some hurt involving you. So you're still healing, still sacrificing. You will have a new opportunity or something be granted to you. I don't know if this is money or a way to kind of change your life here in the situation, but whatever it is you've been waiting for, a lot of sacrifices, and it's coming. Great potential to change your life and your situation. You will make a difficult decision here. Things have become overwhelming for you. And because of this decision, it kind of relieves that for you here. And you're able to focus and work in a little bit more peace. You're able to get stuff done here. So that's positive. Definitely stand in your power here. You can make things happen. Something is coming to you that could kind of change things for you here financially. I see you hard away at work, really producing here. Energy down here, it sounds like somebody's looking for some extracurricular activities to make them happy because they're unhappy in their situation here. And then whoever this selfish energy is, whoever this deception energy is, it could be this person, it could be somebody else. Understand that I don't think they're going to get what they want. They may be a little bit upset. I see that you could, and I don't know if I read this, but I see with this Queen of Cups, this could kind of make you sad. You could be kind of focusing on healing yourself from this here, but you have turned your back to them. You stood your ground and you're turning your back to them and moving on. They'll cry later when they get in the car. When they walk away, they may act like they don't care, but as soon as they get in their car and you don't see them, somebody's gonna break down. Somebody's gonna stop and think, what happened? What did I do? Blah 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 blah. Okay. What does she need to know about this situation? What does she need to know with all the energies on the table? Yeah. You could be his friend if you want to be his friend. I wouldn't recommend getting involved with it if there's no way of making it like a friendship, or if he's not supposed to have anything like that. But his intentions are already kind of off. I wouldn't let my heart go into this. Abundance, which we saw that. That's all you need to know is abundance. I got a note here. So whatever it is that you're worried about, something happening, any if, ands, or buts, is saying no, let that go out the window here. You have a lot of prosperity coming to you. With that Nine of Pentacles, she has everything to sustain. She gets a new opportunity that she sacrificed for. You have things, old wounds that you're still healing from, that you're still very guarded over. But overall, you have abundance coming into you. They want you to compromise to make sure that you keep things in your life balanced. So if you can't get exactly what you want, take what you can where things can still flow. Yeah, meditation brings answers here. You have a lot of things around you. I just know a lot of greenery around you, a lot of plants and things around you to really sit in and take in that energy, that life. Bottom of the deck, let go. Ask others for help if you need it. This really shouldn't be in here, but chakra clearing. So make sure that you clear your energy. And that is your reading, Cran. I hope that resonated with you. Something. If it doesn't, if it comes to you later, it is fine. Meditate on it. Not that I need to say it. Well, I guess I do need to say this is a new platform, new viewers. I do a reading. Just I don't know if you all understand how tarot works, but I have a client that I read for all the time, and she tells me all the time when I give her her reading, she never understands them until they happen. And normally she says it's within 24 hours to a week. So I just did a reading for her previously, and when she got back with me, she was like, I didn't know what you were talking about. She was like, but it happened this morning. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. Love you too. I hope that helped you. You're gonna be feeling really good here soon. Yeah, that's important, especially if you're keen on smells. Me too. Like I am. I don't like that hair products and things. I can't do. Ooh, I hate it. But smell is important. Transparent. Thank you. Meaning that you get them or you understand them. Sometimes too, depending on the age range or who I'm talking to, they I could just be explaining it differently. I've gotten reads from someone like, I don't think we're connecting, and then what the reading says happened. So it just wasn't a way that I can understand at that point. Maybe they said it differently. But yeah, what do you mean by that? I'll just keep talking. Yeah, yeah. And like even earlier today, like 'cause sometimes when I read them, it's like what's coming. Sometimes they could be situations that has already happened. But earlier today in our general reads, when I was going through the signs, someone that I know was letting me know how their day was going, and I was just thinking I didn't say it because I don't want to scare folks or make them think that everything about me, since they know me personally, is about spirit and tarot and things. But I was just like, yeah, I saw that. And when they told me they were getting ready to do something, I said, yep, that's where that's gonna happen at. Like I saw it. So, and it was on point. Yeah, not to sound cocky. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. They do. They expect it to happen really quickly. That's why it's always good, like when you read, to kind of meditate towards where you want to focus at. Because if I just pull general, spirit could just give me something that, they think that you should know or something good, and it could be like 6 months off. But I do notice when I listen to general reads, on YouTube, they happen only like a week later. Like if it's a weekly read, I'm only like a week or two behind it or something, or like give it a month to kind of manifest. So you'll know. Excuse me. Turn this off. You'll know. You'll know if you get some readings with me or whatnot, and you see how they play with you, how they work with you. Um, you'll know. I'm reading for her for a year, over a year now. So. Thank you, Lee. I like to hear that. I appreciate that. Okay, Kingy, you still in here? YouTube came back, y'all. I don't know what happened, but I refreshed again when it came back. Will you make it slow down? Okay. Yeah. I've been hearing you've been doing a lot of work. Good work. Um, hey, Cran, that plant that you helped me with, I've killed it. Overwatering it. Some of the little plants having a lot of water inside it, but now it's doing better and they're growing, and I'm not watering it anymore. I'm going to repot soon. So I gotta get like some cactus soil or something. It's that snake plant or whatever, the African plant. Because they say if plants survive in your home, that means you have love in your house. And I'm like, oh no, we're not gonna die. So it came back, it's just improper care. So now we'll see. Oh, I think it's still sitting outside. I gotta go bring it in. It should sit out at night, but I do sit it out in the morning so we can get that morning sunlight. I could get it out sometime. Oh, I keep thinking I already read that one. Killing it first. Yeah. Dead. My grandma, she told me, she says, it's okay. We'll get you another one to kill. Like, shut up. It's coming back to life. It's fine. The new ones that grew are like getting really high. Yeah, that's what I did too, King. Yeah, don't water for a couple days. When I first got it, I messaged Cran and was like, hey, can you help me with this plant? Sent her a picture. And she told me what kind of plant it was and how to care for it and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, cool. Ooh, lemons and magnolias. Oh, pretty. I have some purple tulips, I think, that come up every year. I want to go out and put some flowers out there, but I ain't get on the ground with those spiders and stuff. I might have to get like a stand or something and plant off the ground. Oh, of course it would be a majesty poem. Not the mind and not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of King G. 6'4". Gemini. I like his general energy, please, spirit. General energy. Yeah. Or pick the lemons, huh? How high do lemon trees get? What's his advice for this? External influences. The challenge. King. The challenge. Give me give me the resolution, give me the conclusion of it all, of the situation. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Hold on to everything. Yes, you have a lot of gains, a lot coming to you, more that's coming to you. It's helping you to set up. I know that's right, keep rocking, helping you to set up. Well, that's only Jesus, but you know what I'm saying. In the room. But hold on to everything that you have in your gains and is yours. It's going to set you up nicely here. You're going to have a very solid foundation here. Um, you don't need to worry about that. I see right now within your current energy, I get this 10 of swords. So maybe you have gone through like a painful situation, but at this time you're realizing, you know what, I'm not going to let it beat me down. I'll be able to carry this and keep going, and I'm going to overcome it. And because of that, you are accepting that ending and this pain will end here. Now, the advice here within the situation is that what you're dealing with is something that controls you here. I feel like this will be you, the baby down here. Almost like your attachment to it is almost blind. You don't really understand it, but it does control you, and it could be leading you down. It could be keeping you stuck, stunting your growth, keeping what you're reaching from at a distance, because it's having you think that you have to sit here and deal with this situation or this issue or this worry, whatever it is, whatever this thing is that's halting you, be it fear, is making you think that you're supposed to just keep reaching and never getting it, never obtaining it. In your external energy here, somebody always got something to say, huh? I don't know who this is. Take it where it resonates. You're another person, but this is outside energy, external energy. Somebody always got something to say. Somebody wants their voice to be heard here. They're very guided. They know that they are guided, but they have a lot to say. Um, Make sure you keep people in their place, though. The challenge here is growth and development, connecting with someone here, allowing yourself to grow. There's still a dove here, flower in both one, but it gets closer. So I feel like this is in the outside influence. It's like somebody is being guided to you, possibly here. This Knight of Swords. They have a lot to say, but it's foggy. They have to grow to this. The challenge is choosing what's right. Choosing. It's external. Take it if it resonates. But this is the devil here out here for your Your advice here, what you're dealing with is something that is toxic. The challenge here is the lovers. It's like complete opposites here. This one is being controlled by something, by fear, reaching for something that you feel like you're never going to get because something is holding it from you, or the wills that be maybe. But the lovers, this is something that is divine. You'll get it regardless because it's guided here. You have free will and choice in the matter of what it is that you desire. This makes you think it's only one way, and you're always reaching. Outcome to the solution is you will have long-term goals fulfilled here. You will have stability here within family, able to obtain more wealth, more foundation. Everyone's going to be comfortable. Don't family. In the end of it, when it's done, nobody's sitting off in the shack. We have a nice place to come and be together here. Long-term stability here in this situation. So I think we will overcome this. And even though there's a lot going on, I think this is outside energies here, but I think this is you to outside energies. I think you're ready to overcome, coming out of that foggy state, learning here, seeing the truth. Whereas here, you're stunned, but now you're able to grow and really start to think for yourself. You don't know everything. It's still a little bit foggy, but I feel like you're standing up for yourself in this situation here. I don't know if you'll be like a grandfather in this situation. I don't know if you've helped someone along and you're able to look at someone's family and be like, yeah, I like you oversee everything, like you're the head of the family now. Even if that's not really your place, maybe you take that place. You have peace and you're able to see what your wealth has done for other people connected to you and the lives that they're able to have and their opportunities. That's what I see. Take it where it resonates. That's what I see. This could be in the end when life is over. When life is over, when you're older. But I see this is long term. You kind of take that as in like this is you take the place of the head of the family. I see you in that sense. The only other way I can see you is to be there with the family. But that has to be your family. But we'll see. General energy here with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it could have been a relationship, someone that you thought you were close to, friendship, lovers, whatever the situation is, but you all have had some kind of disharmony, maybe not wanting the same things, not having trouble giving and receiving. How they love isn't how you love. There's some kind of disunity here. It caused you a lot of pain, but you are stronger because of this. You're not letting this bring you down here. It was just a failure. But the thing with this failure, normally when I see the Six of Wands, it's like, yes, I failed, but I'm going to go right back into the situation doing the same thing that I did before, hoping to get different results. And this one is like, no, just because it's facing away from that relationship, I'm gonna go ahead and just say that it's over. I learned the lesson. Let me go on to the next journey in life. This failure that I'm feeling is okay because I'll have a win someplace else. I'll try again. We'll look. We'll look. So you'll move on to something else. What's the advice with the devil? How's the music, y'all? It's not too loud. Some of the advice here with the devil. Appreciate you guys. Don't be afraid to comment. If you just want to sit back and chill and enjoy the readings, that's fine too. If you feel like somebody can resonate with the messages, please share the broadcast, subscribe, follow, find my social media if you all want to connect with me on there. Greatly appreciated and looking forward to having you all communicating and talking to everyone here. You've been doing a lot. You've been really trying to nurture yourself in your environment, King. You've been taking care of yourself, doing what's best for you here. But that does not mean that you are without predators. Because something, no matter how good you do, something, I don't know if it's fear, something is holding you back from really reaching as high as you could go. I feel like you spend a lot of time defending what it is that you're doing just to protect what it is that you have going on because you know it's good. You know that this is something to be birthed. She looks pregnant, but you know that this is going to produce a lot. But you're defending these people or things that are coming at you, be it obstacles, people trying to come at you for what you're doing here. You're definitely making sure that you stand your ground. But the thing is that you're standing your ground and you appear strong to them, but that does take a toll on you because then when you have time to yourself, you're being stopped with fear. Like maybe people don't think that you know all that you're that you're not wise enough, that you're still too young, whatever that situation may be. But you know that you hold this status here. You produce and can produce. You can take care of your home, go out and get it, take care of everyone that people depend on you. So no, I'm not. It could just be you telling yourself that you're not ready for this or you're too young. Um, please see the bio on how to get a reading. Um, but yeah, so that's the advice. I think you really need to let fear out of your way, whatever's stopping you from really reaching. It's almost like you're getting comfortable reaching for something that you haven't obtained yet here. Stop focusing on defending yourself with other people and just get to work and deal with that fear that you're having. Feeling like what you want is so far away. Stop waiting on it to come to you. That's first and foremost, because you'll be waiting here forever. And you probably should give up on it. Don't worry about convincing these people, those that are going to come with you. You may have 3 people that really support you and where you're going. That's all you kind of need, but go after and get it. Because again, what he wants is far off from him, and that's in reverse. So it's not like his ships are coming to him. His ships are coming in. It's like they're sailing off. It's not going to come to you. You got to go get it. Put in some action to bring those ships to you here. You can have the best hamburgers in the world, but if you don't advertise that restaurant, let people know that the restaurant is there, they're not coming in. External. Yeah. And you being so ready to like defend yourself with the external energies, whoever's going on who's foggy, they have guidance for their life too. There's something that they're supposed to do. This could definitely be you, but they can't even focus in on their healing because they're ready to defend themselves, stand up for themselves. They know something, but they have more learning to do, more logic that they need to figure out here within life. I think this is my Gemini card anyway, but they haven't healed, and you may have gotten lost in music or lost in your zone just to try to ignore the healing that needs to happen. So when you get ready to show face, all you can do is stand your ground the way that you have before here. But something may happen that you're not ready for, not prepared for. Be you or someone in the surrounding energy, and this is causes them to want to speak up here. Maybe they got a tad bit lazy. King of Pentacles out here. I feel like he's done a lot for himself, built well for himself, a good worker, good provider, has everything that he needs. So he's not really suffering, but there's something that he can't heal from. So he's getting lost in himself, lost in the music here, and a tad bit lazy the way he's sitting in his chair. You know what? I worked hard today. Let me sit down. There's something that's really weighing on me. I can't get out and work right now because I'm going through something emotionally or in life here that's weighing on me, and I just want to get lost in it for a minute and chill. I can do it. I worked hard enough to do it, and you can. To focus on your healing. Don't go in and be soaking and not healing and are ready, but step out to fight. Especially this individual, whoever, take it where it resonates. I pulled external, but I'm getting that it could kind of be, I'm getting it, it's resonating closely with your energies, either somebody very close to you or somebody who matches your energy. But definitely have a lot to learn here. How long have I been reading tarot on here? was it 2020? February 2020? What's the challenge here with the Lovers? Balance, keep balancing, keep things afloat. Don't let anything, even if you feel like ships are passing you or you see other people that are doing better than you or being able to go out and explore life a little bit more, you keep on juggling and maintaining what it is that you want. Do not leave whatever your focus or your goal is, even if you're starting to give up on it and think that it's just not picking up fast enough for you, or you still have a lot of stress, or people are judging you, which makes it harder for you to kind of move forward. Spirit is saying don't leave it here. Whatever it is you're suffering in silence, it's okay to ask people for help. I see you being kind of alone. There could be someone that you could trust here, but someone that you have attraction for here. But I see that you're kind of suffering in silence and not really leaving a situation or being stuck to maintaining and balancing everything on your own. You need to choose what's going to make you happy. If there's a new opportunity that you want, don't let responsibilities hold you back on doing something for your life. This could either bring you in connection with someone. If this brings you in connection to someone, this is going to be a divinely guided thing, and it may not be the kind of relationship that you think. Practice strength. You got to be in tune with your star player here with this. Very calm here. There's an opportunity coming to you. 10 of Cups. There's definitely love. You and another person. Y'all may get some pets or something, or have something to keep you all there. Absolutely. You manifested this here. You explored your options here. You were unhappy. So when you stepped out, you found something that was going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. And you found somebody else who felt like their love was emotionally fulfilling and they were thinking about who to give it to. They saw you off in the distance or you saw them. It's almost like somebody was watching this individual and they come together. Powerful stuff. Oh. You're worried here, worried about giving too much to a situation here. You could have a partner coming in if you choose wisely. You need to soar past this. Whatever fear you have, that's going to keep you down. It's going to keep you exactly where you were. But if you choose something that is divinely guided and go for what it is that you want, you come into contact with someone, someone comes to you. You let go of what's holding you back, let go of that fear. What's the conclusion in here with the Ten of Pentacles? Call it, tell it to my mama. Okay, so what I'm getting here is you do have long term goals. Like I said, what you're going to get within the long term goals of family, people who depend on you is there. Um, if you connect with somebody, a love relationship, I'm reaching this to you two ways, okay? Because we know that death is inevitable for all of us. So I do see if you bond with someone, if you come together with someone and you all go on to have a family, when you're old, this person could pass away. I think you'll be content here with all that you have built, the families that you all have created, or the people that are your family here. I do now see one dog, so whatever you have in comfort or whatever you get in comfort with this individual, you'll still have something like that or something from that situation ship. From that situation, but I don't see with this death that's happening in reverse. I don't see this as something that you've gotten over. It may be something that you carry with you. You can't make any advances towards it anymore here, but you definitely stay in conflict about it here. But you do reap a lot of good benefits from that. You're able to close out this cycle in a good way, move on to the next. It was a really good run. You can't say anything bad about it, but maybe just struggling to move on from it here, not being able to venture off into it anymore. But a lot of good gains here. Like, we did that. Yes, we did that. We had happiness. We had love. With the Ten of Cups, you are fulfilled. And what's going on here? Yeah, you become kind of you became kind of codependent on this relationship though. You expected that person to be there here. Even though you are lonely, I do see you seeking how to move forward and start this next phase. I don't know if you think that you're going to be able to find the fulfillment because you feel like you've already had the fulfillment here. So I don't know if you think you're going to find what you want. I don't think love is what you're looking for. I think it's just action and enjoying life here. Not ready to give up just yet here, ready to go out one more time, like, and have a good time. I do see if something like this happens, I feel like it happens later on in life. I honestly feel like with that Ten of Pentacles, the way I saw that grandfather thing, I see it later on in life here. Now, if this is any other way around it, it could be you losing someone and having a tough time losing it, but there is a stable family here with children and a marriage. But I definitely think whatever it is, you will have renewed joy here. There will be a celebration. There is a rebirth. Be this currently in life or afterlife, there is a rebirth to joy and celebration here. And we overcome this and move forward. Mm. Give me more on this relationship that I'm seeing with this Ten of Cups. Give me more. How does this ending take place? What ending are they suffering with here in love? It was a gain that was lost, so you may take a hit to it, to your foundation here, really trying to hold on to everything that you have, maybe having a horrible turn of events, leaving you kind of bitter here. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is also known to be a widow. um, Partnerships, things may not work out, so I think you'll be very comfortable here with money, but I think if I'm looking as if you're in old age, if this is where we're going, this could be someone who has like a pension, so you really have to hold on to everything. You don't have that second income of the other person here. You're not able to go and branch things together like you used to here in life, so you're not able to put together like new partnerships. So you're holding on to everything that you have. You may have been pushed into this situation by unexpected turns of events here, that you're kind of bitter over here, stressed out over here. So this could be, yeah, definitely a Tower, a shakeup. Six of Cups, a friendship, something that you go when you ponder and think about, something that you made investments towards, taking a break here. This could be later on in life. You could be a widow, or you could have a partner that you live with and that partner passes away, but you all have a family, or a family that is close to you that you would look at as like yours, here. But you're very content and settled in life. They wouldn't know that. They're happy, but I feel like you do miss your partner a lot. Financial situations changing, having to hold on to things. You're a little bit bitter by the situation you're forced into here. Um, Moving forward financially, how will they be? Moving forward financially after this situation, how will they be? Because I'm going to use one card to clarify here. Yeah, you won't be taking any new steps at this point in time here. You'll be exploring new things, probably investing new goals here, new hobbies and things that might cost a little penny, even if it's like start like if you're into like what you do now, like you may do little stuff like that when you're older here, but you're not going to take any huge leap jumps of faith. You're going to start from the ground up and see what you like. Your heart is broken still. So you're just kind of getting back out there here, not really taking any steps towards anything, not driven towards anything, because you're really focusing on healing that here. There's something that you want, a love that you want that you can't get right now, but you do feel very much so in love with them. You're still offering love to them, but this bird sits in the tree by themselves at this point. So that's what I see for you, Lee. King. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. I don't know where that went. This was your message. It went from here to here to here, and it felt like it jumped to old age. So I think it's more so spirit letting you know that like you're making a big decision here. I think if you fall victim to your fear or to whatever this devil is that's kind of controlling you, where you can't grow and expand, the path may be differently. But if you choose love, though, if you choose yourself and developing and kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna handle this by myself and just see what I have. If you don't leave something that you're invested in, despite how hard it gets, you're going to meet possibly the love of your life, who you will go forward with, to have a family with, that you all put together, that you'll set up a strong foundation, and that person will leave you, but that love will still be something that you have. I'm sorry, King, but that's your need. How do you feel? You say a couple goals. How do you feel? I think you guys will have you'll have years together though. With that being the Ten of Pentacles, long term. I see you being an old man. You know, wiser, not too old, but wiser. This could be a 60-year-old man in his 60s, maybe even a little older. But a connection. So that's your read. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I got, sorry, I got King 80. Yeah, 80. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, that's where you want him to go. Yeah, yeah, 80. I really don't know. I was just looking at how the man said it could be anything. I just got your message, Cream. Sorry, guys. Court messages being sent. You're very welcome. It's 1 o'clock, guys. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to be all extra loud. He's giving me love. Yes, I oh sorry. Over here messaging Crayon. I'm reading her messages, responding to her, and she's not in here. How's my signal for you guys? She said it froze on her. Is everybody getting good signal? No lag or anything? I see you, Lee. Let me know what you need, sir. Oh, excuse me. Cool, cool. Maybe she'll come back in. Sean, are you still in? Okay. Excuse me. Now wait till I get my tarot decks. I've been looking at like bookcases or shelves. I even saw like this one glass display case that like turns around and put all my decks in, because I went and got bags to put them in because I need to put them up now. But I want to have them out because since I read so much, if you all want certain cards read with, I want you all to be able to see and be like, yeah, read with that deck if you want. Of course, I'm gonna be going in and out of it, but you know, like letting me know. I'll show you one. I gave them a bath today. They were in their playpen, closed it up, had poop all over them, so I had to give them a bath. And the one that I showed you the other night, the biggest one, the most rambunctious one, him, appreciate you, friend. He was the worst one, but it was all right. He got through it. They let me run the water on them to rinse them, so it was good. But I have to like wrap them up in a towel. It's crazy. John, let me know what you need. A snake. Listen, let me tell you. I think I forgot to tell you this the other night. My sister, both of my sisters, my baby sister still lives in Ohio, but my older sister and the one right underneath me, they both live in Texas now. My older sister lives in, is it Pflugerville? Pful something. I think that's more by Austin, and the mother sister lives in Dallas. And my sister just moved into their house, and her husband came in and told her that they had geckos all over the house. Like, and he knew it was a gecko. I would have called that shit a lizard, but crawling all over the house. And she's sending us pictures. And my other sister was like, you should look up to see like what eats geckos. Like, so she doesn't have snakes or anything. But like, it's hilarious. I told her Texas was a wildlife trap, and I heard y'all trying to be your own country now and everything too. Tag. Oh. Kinda. They kind of do. It's so funny because he was calling them. I think he was calling them a gecko or something. It must have been like a gecko. And he was like, because he's from Ghana, so he was like, a lizard. She was like, oh, she was freaking out. When my sister told her to look up and see what eats them, she did it like immediately. I think it's like ferrets and stuff. I don't think it was any snakes or anything, but that's what we were like worried about. That's what she was worried about. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it at all. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I think my focus is down enough. I'll zoom in. Ugh, it looks ugly. Oh, can you guys see it? Ignore my nail. It was like crawling on the outside of her house. Ugly little thing. Like, what the heck are we supposed to do with that? I told one of my nephews, I was like, you should get one and take it in the house and give it to your mom. It's a gecko. I told her it was a wildlife trap. They're attacking. Nah, listen. They're temptress. They're cursed, cursed species. Well, I guess I can't say that because then so are women. All right, Lee. You said the oracle spread about the body. Me too. I would die. I wouldn't even be able to run away fast enough because I'd probably get attacked. We did that one last night. The Oracle Empowerment, Stranger Things. Oh, we have. There's your truth, your strength, double-sided glass, what you don't see, where your truth is, what blocks you. That's the one we did. And I think I did that one too. Your loves and hugs. Free time, even if it hurts. Money is deserved. To be all you could be, I can deserve. The loves and hugs. It's an oracle for empowerment, thoughts to change, action to take, why you feel meh, what's holding you in meh, how to release your meh, and an oracle for loves and hugs. Me, please. No, Matt Love ain't in here so he can talk reality with us. I'm gonna have to message him and be like, so when you get on half, Joe? Because that's where we at now. We may not like it, but this is where we all are. So get over here or watch someplace else. It won't go live on my Instagram for whatever reason. I think those are the ones I have, Lee. I'm gonna check my other thing real quick here. Yeah. Facebook works, so my YouTube works. They've been going there. Periscope worked the first day, but it didn't work for earlier today. It didn't put up the most recent broadcast there, and I don't think it's doing my Twitter either for whatever reason. But well, no, it does Twitter. It'll share it to Twitter, and people can click on from there. I like the YouTube. I like that it does YouTube, even though I only get like 1 or 2 views. So if you guys have a YouTube page and you guys want to follow me on there, I appreciate it. Why? It told me you watched it from Periscope the other day. You guys okay? Thank you, Corinne. I appreciate you. Yeah, Lee, I think those are the only 2 Oracle ones I have. Did any of those sound about right? Oh, cool. Oh, that's probably why. Because Twitter is connected to Periscope. Y'all hear this toxic song? I love it. I played it for my friend. She says it's toxic as shit. Appreciate you. Thank you, Tran. Appreciate all the 25 in here. Thank you guys. If you like what you see and want to come back for more readings, please subscribe here. Check my bio for anything else you may need on me here. Feel free to like, comment, chit chat with me, share the broadcast. All that good stuff. We have the empathic oracle reading. How did I get here? It shows you the relevant past energies, the energy surrounding your situation right now, possible hidden energies affecting the situation, possible energetic action to take for the highest possible outcome, and the most likely outcome. Say you love me. That's a good question, King. You know we probably should be doing love to accuse me. But you won't never leave me. That's just you love. That's just you love. Say you love me. I'm just I'm doing this one. Really? You hate it? If I find something else, guys, I'll definitely go someplace else. But I've been looking and like nothing really does it. I'm not doing a dating site. I'm not doing Tagged or Vigo. I don't want no BS on my thing. I don't want to have to try to fight through all that just to get my readings done. I want people to know when they're coming here that they're going to be seeing whatever I just have to broadcast, not dating stuff. All different kind of energies. Yeah, I was about to click that. That's what I was reaching up. Well, mine just says hi, comments, or turn off camera. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you guys for letting them know. So, Lee, we're going to do the balancing and clearing chakra spread. I'm going to make that into an oracle for you because I think that'll be good for you here. And then after this, John, it will be your turn. So just have your question ready or what it is that you want to ask. And then we're going to do some, if I don't have any more readings by then, we're going to do some oracles and close us out tonight so we all can get some sleep. I'll be back on tomorrow. For some reasons, tomorrow, Friday. I should be back on tomorrow, Friday. My baby wants to come home tomorrow, so I might try to go get her. But if I do, I'm still gonna come on to be on for you guys. So we'll do it tomorrow. Hopefully, she can wait till Saturday. My mom made her mad. She said, "I want to come home." I said, "Well, I already said I was coming to get you Saturday." She said, "I want to go home tomorrow." I said, "Okay, I'll let you know if I can come tomorrow and get you." Let me get my baby. My mom is just not following the process. She's not doing what I tell her to do. She's just not. She says I baby the little girl, but I don't think I do. Oh, she says I baby her. Because she doesn't always like waking up in the morning. And I told my mom, I was like, you want to help her wake up? I said, give her, um, I said, take her some juice or some water in the morning to her when you wake her up because that helps her wake up, gives her something to drink to help her wake up. And she's like, oh no, we're not doing that. She can get up and go down to the kitchen and get her something to drink. I was like, take it to her in her room. And then her first day of school that she went down there, she stayed up all night. She said she didn't go to bed, so she didn't want to get up for school. And I told my mom, I said, well, she has class at 8:30. I said she can go to class in her bed, just wake up a few seconds before. And it's my mother's fault because she didn't make sure her little girl went to bed. So she ended up going to school in bed, but my mom went in there to wake her up earlier than what I had told her. And Leah had started to cry, and I was just like, leave her alone. Why would you go in there after I just told you? I was like, maybe she is spoiled. I said, maybe the little girl is spoiled. My baby, I don't care. Don't be there being mean to her. So I'm gonna get my baby and bring her home. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of the Taurus energy here. Let me try this over in his sacral chakra. Okay, you better challenge. Practical way he can deepen his relationships. A good way for him to balance his chakra. How he balances sacral. And the result of balancing out this chakra will be his result. Alrighty, you ready? So the card that represents your sacral chakra, we have an 8. This reminds me of the strength card. I believe the strength card is the number 8. Yes, it is Leo energy here. So definitely he's very balanced here. He's very tamed here. When it comes to your sacral chakra, I feel that you use logic, confidence. So you want to make sure that you're not doing anything that kind of lowers your own self-worth here, I feel. And a lot of strength here. So you're confident. Like nobody can come and make you question who you are sexually, between your masculine and your feminine. It's like I got this. You're definitely not weak in that sense. As far as how to better channel your creative energy here, trust your intuition here that guides you for everything you need to do, right or wrong. Expressing yourself well, doing things that are going to keep you feeling whole here. So if you want to feel creative, definitely listen to your intuition because it helps lead you towards things that you desire, things that you want in life. Spirit's not going to lead you in the opposite direction. So as long as you're listening to those positive energies here, it'll definitely help you develop and get you a lot of movement that you want to very quickly here. Um, a practical way that you can deepen your relationships, and we're definitely going to clarify with the tarot, but there's got to be a disruption in some relationships. Some relationships need to go through a change here so that way they can be more balanced. I feel like we could either be holding in things that are bothering us, and there's going to be a shakeup. It's coming anyway. So there needs to be some change to some patterns here within your relationships. If it's a faulty foundation, they have to come down and we got to rebuild. It really will serve the purpose here. This will give you opportunity for growth, the chance to make a decision for what it is and who you want in your life, and for a new beginning here. Um, as far as a good way for you to balance out this chakra, it's like love begins. Don't be afraid of love. Show love. Love comes in the way of you and another person. How there's two hands here pouring the water into the river. getting help with other people, having other people help you do things that you both love, or if it's something that is emotionally fulfilling for you, them coming along to help you with that because it is important for you helps grow their bond. So it's time to really start growing and experiencing love and happiness and finding it in different places here and giving back here to the universe as well. Maybe doing things outside in the yard, at a park, any kind of activity, planting things, whatever it is. Those are things that are really going to help you balance out that chakra. So when we come to the result of balancing out this chakra here, it's like if you do all of these, if you have this shakeup in your relationships here, if you trust your intuition on how to use your energy creatively here, and to balance out your relationships, if you actually start sharing your love with other people here, being open to that different forms of love here, your passion becomes ignited. You have desire, you're aware, you're ready for a lots of new beginnings. It's like completely being fulfilled with life and driven to move forward here. There are obstacles and challenges that are ahead of what you're trying to gain, but I feel like your drive is what's going to help you go ahead and cross it anyway, even though there might be fear. Even though there may be an obstacle, you'll find a way to get around it. The same little halo that's around her face is around that gap right there in the bridge. So this is something that you definitely want. If you want it bad enough, you're going to jump over that to get it. Bottom of the deck. That's the wrong deck. I just be picking up decks. Bottom of the deck is deception and envy and transformation here. This may happen with the gathering of people, but after it does take place, you will be happy with life, with the people that you're celebrating with. But somebody is deceptive of you. Somebody is envious of you. Somebody doesn't like where you are, and I feel like that could cause you some kind of pain just feeling that energy or noticing it about that individual. I don't even know if they see you picking up on their energy here, but I think that's kind of hurtful to you. But you do have a lot of support and a lot of things to rejoice. This could be the shakeup that is needed. Maybe if you remove this person or break down this barrier, possibly you all could reconcile. But if you decide to cut them out, because I feel like it's up to you, it really helps you benefit other relationships because you don't have that cancer around you, eating away at your energy, affecting how you look at other people around you. Once you get them gone, it's like we're all happy now. We're all rejoicing towards the same thing. I thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to get the channel. What is the disruption that needs to take place in order to deepen his relationships? You kind of lost hope, kind of lonely. Maybe you were being guided by something, but I feel like this situation has kind of drained you. It's almost make you not even enjoy the comforts that you've had. You've become lenient on this feeling of not having hope, of holding on to these ill feelings within this relationship and being alone and by yourself with no way out or whatever the situation is. It's like no hope for anything else. You have everything that you need, but like you hang out by them or by yourself, down and out on yourself. Very dependent on that to keep you company, that feeling here. They're saying it's time to do something that is nurturing for you. Don't be afraid to be by yourself. Don't be afraid to stand on your own. Don't turn a blind eye to things that are obvious. Become aware here. Yes, I become more aware here, and when you become more aware about where you're at, like I don't think you may like being in this position. You start to think about what it is you need to do for you, like what's going to benefit you. I get in a sense it may benefit other people, but even if it's difficult for them to understand, you're telling yourself they've got to figure that out. This is what's right because this is what I need. So you start to take care of yourself here. Somebody could come and tell you that you need to take care of yourself if they see you not really, if they see you getting kind of down and on energy, not being happy with your blessings here, not having hopeful for things, not releasing certain things. I think you're starting to realize, you know what? I lost out on an opportunity that I was caring and loving to. I care for this individual here. And now you're kind of possibly angry at the situation. I won't call it bitter. I'll call it angry at the situation, still pondering it here. trying to figure out how to love yourself, because you put a lot of love into the situation, a lot of time, a lot of money here, and it wasn't appreciated. And somebody gave you less. You gave them all your love, and they have very little to give back to you, and they couldn't even work well with you. So that particular situation is a disruption that you need to get that out of your energy. That'll benefit all of your relationships if you get this one bad apple out of it. It's almost like you want to offer someone your cup of love, but every time you try to offer your love to someone and have something kind of, like a relationship or something that is romantic, someone you have a bond with, you all can't seem to work together. Everyone's on a different page or has something to say about the way that you're going, and you end up doing most of the work. The only one fighting for the vision, and everyone else is too busy running away from it here. This is great because this leads you to explore other options, to even imagine about how things could be. Sometimes that's enough to just step you out of a situation and cause you to move forward. When you start thinking about options and then actually looking to see what options you have, and then after you see those options, it's like, maybe I don't have to sit here and do this. So there does need to be a shakeup and a connection with someone, be it it's already happening, you let it happen, or you need to cause it. But whoever this individual is here, they make you feel like you don't have any hope in the situation, like it'll never grow. You may harbor onto situations between you all a whole lot longer than needed. That is your reading, Lee. I hope that resonated. Johnny, still here? How was that, Lee? I did your oracle with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Obviously, that one. You're here. Okay. Did you have a question? And let me know your sign, please. We're on John now. And did you have a question? Did you just want a general? I don't know if I read that before. I didn't write it down. Talk to me, Lee. Yes. Yeah. It's looking good for the future, though, as far as healing those relationships. If you can handle this shakeup, it could be a painful one. Because I feel like you probably been really upset about a situation or feeling very tied, like your hands are tied in a situation, like you have no control, no say so, and you're just being tortured. And I feel like you're breaking out of that. When you break out of that, it's like tower situation, disruption. So, but it needs to go because you see them. Still on, guys. Last call for readings here. About to start a reading for John here shortly. If you do want a reading, please get it in now. Once I finish this read, the list will be closed, and we'll go ahead and do our oracles and close out for tonight. John, if you're typing, I'm still waiting. It's okay if you're still typing, but if not, if you didn't hear me, I was just waiting on a question or general. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think about what I just pulled with that. Yeah. You'll be fine once you move on past it. Okay, you're fine. You'll be fine once you move on past it, though. I'm not gonna try to go back from memory. I have to watch the replay. I'll write you on Instagram if I need to reiterate it. But yes. Not the mind, not the body. be my eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open up to the energy that y'all. General message here. Show me this general energy, this current situation. What's the obstacle? What's the obstacle in this situation? Thank you, Crayon. Give me a second. What's the obstacle, the challenge here? What's his advice? Current energy, challenge, advice. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. Your general energy, we have an Ace of Wands, so there's definitely something that no, I'm sorry, Ace of Swords. So I'm seeing that there's definitely some clarity that you've come to terms with, or some truth that has been spoken here with the Ace of Swords. That's very clear. It kind of cuts through any kind of trials and tribulations that are kind of still around, like we almost see through it here with this truth. I feel like if somebody was waiting on something to come in, they've stopped it. They realize that that you need to stay where you are. Maybe realizing that you can't offer your emotions to this situation. It's too much in the distance. It's too far to reach, for you to be able to obtain here. I feel like there could be some kind of sadness in it, because I felt like you were hoping that you'd be able to give your love to someone, or someone will be able to give their love to you. But there's something that's just, someone doesn't want to wait anymore for it. They don't want to jump or take too much of the leap. They feel like it'll be stressful just because of how far away it is. And it's like moving away, not moving closer here. A lot of heavy communication coming in, though, something that definitely keeps you on your toes and on your feet here. But I feel like you could be suffering some kind of losses, so you're not trying to be too giving with your time and with your money right now here. There's other things that you're focusing on that could be coming at you all at once, and that's why you're not able really to give your emotions to a situation. Again, this situation or person could be at a distance from you, but you may be suffering some kind of unexpected obstacles here. Now, the challenge in this situation is releasing these burdens. I have the Ten of Wands out here in reverse, so I see that you do have a lot of responsibility and things that you're handling that could be causing you some kind of stress. And I feel like the challenge is just putting it all down, even though this card is in reverse and sometimes leads to you releasing something. I feel like you're not letting it go. Like, that's why it's the challenge. Even when, like, you want to let it go and drop it, you still hold it. I don't know, it's because you've been holding it so long here, but you never let it go here. There's an Empress here. Someone who's kind of closed off and turned away. Maybe they don't help out with the responsibilities as much. They're very focused on themselves and their own comforts here. This could be someone that you have a child with, someone that you view as an Empress, or possibly your own energy if you're just not in the mood of nurturing anything new because you're stressed. You're not able to feed to your environment. You just kind of want to be left alone with what it is that you have. There will be a shakeup here, Tower situation, some kind of change coming in because of those two energies. Somebody is burdened. Someone's not nurturing the situation here. It's going to cause a Tower situation. Be it you one and the other person the other, or you taking harnessing both of these energies. It's going to cause a shakeup because it's imbalanced. You know, it's imbalanced. So I feel like that's the challenge. The challenge is releasing the burdens, getting this Empress to take up some of the responsibility and nurturing the situation. And if we don't, this is an unstable foundation, and there will be change. Like, it will come crumbling down, and it will be harsh as the sun is kind of shined on it here. Trust your intuition. You already know this is coming here. This will be divine when it does happen here. Some deception could be revealed, or someone who was thinking about sneaking off. Whoever this is, whoever this high priestess is, she knows what this person of the Seven of Swords is doing. So even if you try to come back and you think that you may have gotten away with something, like, she knows. For whoever that may be, if this is someone that's around you, if you feel like someone's doing something that they shouldn't be doing, if someone's sneaking away thinking that you don't know, you know. What's the advice here? The advice we have is the Two of Cups. Yeah, a lot of conflict. Could be a lot of people involved in the situation, a lot of competition, a lot of people arguing. So if there's two people fighting over here, then people in the background fighting about something else. But it's causing a lot of disharmony in a partnership or relationship. There could be arguments, or you all just not giving your love to each other anymore. It's like, I don't know if I want you to have this. Like we're not able to come to common terms in order for us to give to each other like we used to. You know, a lot of competition, a lot of tension, a lot of looking out, watch your back, almost kind of energy when it comes to the arguing. I feel like somebody's really trying to release themselves from this. They don't want to stress somebody. If somebody knows that they're wrong, but they're going to defend themselves. If anything, they'll hold up and not talk. But if you come to them, they're going to be ready to fight again here. They're not being guided correctly here, but they are in a position of making decisions, or someone else is in a position to make a decision about this person. And it could be just kind of yeah, someone wants to heal. May even secretly, so something may kind of come out where now it leaves somebody by themselves, and there's like a little bird here to kind of keep them company. But now we try to have hope for other things. We start to release. This could also be taking time away to kind of meditate and give that stuff to the universe, kind of removing any blindfold, letting things be out in the open, being honest with your feelings, with your thoughts. Show me external energies. Justice will prevail. And regardless of what's going on, even if there's a lot of people involved, the scales are going to be balanced. It's going to be just here. This is definitely regarding a family situation here. 10 of Cups, some kind of relationship here. Someone that you probably known for a long time. You could have grown up with this person. You could have had kids with them in the past, or you all had a really peaceful relationship in the past, like a really nice friendship here. Had the 10 of Cups, but somehow we're having disputes in this friendship that we had. This peace is a thing of the past. Now I do feel like it's coming back around again here, but it's shining light on some issues that we have, and we need to set the scales right. Like there's been some injustices happening here, and it's time to make it fair. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to be happy here because it presents new obstacles coming forward. Hard to come to an agreement. Hard for you to surf amongst these trials here. Now it's like I can't focus. I can't focus on this goal anymore. I may not have an opportunity to focus here. This may cause you to be a little bit upset. I don't know if there's emotional jealousy that could come in here to play, or some kind of disloyalty is revealed. But I feel like if somebody wanted to offer to move towards someplace else, it's been rejected because they weren't loyal. Be it you or the other person, someone not really sure what it is that they want here, and they don't have any kind of control over their emotions. So any opportunities to move forward, focus on new goals, are kind of halted. We're not doing any of that right now. We can't focus long enough on it here. This could be a breakdown of a partnership here. They're still together, but just really having trouble. Like, does he still look at me the same? Because he used to look at her one way. In reverse, it's like he may be looking again a little differently. What's the outcome here? With the Hermit in reverse, I get us feeling lost on what to do. You're feeling very lonely on how to move forward. This time alone is to decide your direction forward, but I feel like we're not listening to our light because we've kind of secluded ourselves. We have withdrawn. You don't want to give up here. But you know that you need time to heal because it's not the right time for the things that you want to do. There's still possibly a failure that you could have suffered. You didn't get the victory that you wanted out of the situation. Things didn't turn out the way that they wanted to be, but I think you'll find a new route here. You'll go on and accept that loss, but you know that you need to heal. You know that the reason why you didn't get the victory that you wanted in some of those situations because there were things that need to be dealt with that were unbalanced, and now we're trying to bring it back together. Could be some kind of painful ending or some kind of hurtful situation that has taken place, and someone just hasn't gotten over it yet, hasn't healed from it yet, still sulking in that loss, but they're not giving up. There will be some gains. You reap what you sow. Two of Pentacles in reverse. If somebody was juggling, I felt like it got to be too much, Ten of Pentacles here. This is something that could have been long term, that didn't pan out the way that you wanted to. The goals that you thought you were going to get, the success and the fulfillment that you thought you were going to feel when you got to this place, you don't have it. And this is causing somebody to walk away here. Someone is pondering about making a decision here, while someone else is kind of focusing, trying to put in work, trying to still maintain, trying to heal the situation. But there could be a change that happens where you all don't communicate. I don't know what I'm talking about, but where you all don't communicate, or you don't communicate to the situation anymore, and somebody is single and comfortable. That's your read. Let me give one more thing. This sounds like a relationship, family situation, definitely. What cards? What angel message does he need to know in regards to this situation? I don't want to cut it off just like that. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is in order. It's time to forgive if we're going to get past this. Forgiveness and recovery. Forgive and heal. Spiritually, if you're connected to someone and you're trying to heal with someone, give them that support. Even you may not be able to come and carry them, but just letting them know that you support what it is they're doing from a distance, that you got, and that you have their back, and that if they need you, they can call on you here. Kind of. They're based off of it, but the artwork is different. It's the Spirit Within Tarot deck. So with this situation, yes, forgiveness, recovery, compromise. And when justice comes in to prevail here, it's the scales are set. I can't find it right now. It's underneath all these cards. That justice card I held up. The scales will be set. I think I found it. Yeah. I was holding that scales. They're going to balance them out. Truth is going to be spoken here. I feel like in this situation, they're just saying that forgiveness, recovery, and compromise. Will this situation make it in last? They want you to wait and reconsider any decisions that you're going to do. So if you thought about making a haste decision to exit out of a situation, they want you to wait. Wait for a sign, wait for truth, wait for clarity, wait until you've made your decision and you know what it is. Whatever it is you're trying to do now, what you think you want to do, Spirit is saying to reconsider. Big happy changes, bottom of the deck. Wait, reconsider, forgiveness, recovery, compromise. That is your read. Did that resonate with you, John? Yeah, it's this deck, Lee. Spirit Within Tarot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I hope that helped. Okay. I hope that helped. Thank you, Spirit. All right, guys. Good reads tonight. You're very welcome. I appreciate all of you guys in here tonight. Everybody that stuck through and watched. I don't know if we consistently, I don't know how, I'll have to go read the help section to see how HAPS really works, because I don't know if we had 25 people in here consistently all night. But if y'all did, I appreciate y'all for staying. I love it, but I don't really, it doesn't tell me when people leave either. The number always stays consistent. The advice, it do, don't it? I'm going to pull it out. Where is it? Where is she? She in here. Yeah, it's heavy. Because I think I took the book out. She in here. We'll pull out the, yeah, she in here. We'll pull out the vice. I forgot all, I mean, I see it, but I forgot all about this deck. I'll pull this deck out tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be reading with the vice versa deck. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the gifts that you all are giving me. Thank you. I love you too. You've been telling me that so much, Cran. You must have missed me. I miss you too. Yeah. I thought this was your favorite. I thought this one was your favorite. I appreciate the $3.55, guys. Thank you so much for giving that to me. Blessing the channel with it. The vice versa text. So this is like temperance. So this is the front of it, but it also gives you the back, so you can see like what is behind the card. So for this one, you can see Is this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this one you can see that little thing back here because I read the book on it. This is the same thing that you would see in the hangman, what he would be hanging from. But this person is not there anymore, so he is already healed. You see the bird here for like knowledge, wisdom, guidance. This one here for strength, encourage, and encouragement, and the Mother Nature here for healing. So it's like you've done your healing, you've released. You know, you've gone, and they're sending you on your way to kind of create your journey. This is where you be going to like get the healing. With this one, I think I was reading them in the upright because with there being a front and back, I can't do upright and reverse too. That's too many different ways to try to read these doggone cards and trying to decipher them here. Um, with this one, I could say like I don't know. I have to look to see how that goes, but I don't read these in reversals just because they're front and back, and that's kind of like the reversal. Appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Cran. $4.05 for tonight. I appreciate you guys. Look at me shuffle. Look at me shuffling the deck. Put this in here. Look, guys, I know I'm a tarot reader. I gotta make sure I'm polite so I don't ever offend another tarot reader. But if I go somewhere and they got some cards, I pick them up and start shuffling, and I be reading, and they be like, "Is that me?" Like, no, I'm just seeing what the energy in the cards are. I'm just reading, making sure I can read them. That's all. I didn't ask no questions. It was a hypothetical. Chill out. That's why when people tell me stuff that goes on in their day, and I know that I've done a reading on it, but I know that they didn't ask for the read or walk into the read, I don't say nothing. Especially if they're close to me. I ain't about to be scaring them, thinking every time we talk, I gotta relate it back to tarot. It's hard, guys. It's hard. Like King, when you sent me that meme about how you just something about tarot readings, how you read tarot when someone brings you a problem, the first thing you do is start shuffling, and I'm like, yeah, because that's why I think that's what they want me to do, and ultimately it is. They want me to shuffle the cards. One card for the room. Oh, what you want me to pull? One card from the vice versa. That's so silly. We will read. Okay, we will read with the vice versa tomorrow. And not like I don't want to read with it. I'm excited to read with it, but I do be missing the other decks. Like, oh. But I need to do this, so I need to do it. Cause ain't no sense having all these doggone decks and we ain't reading with them. I still got Mother of Peace down here that I need to get on. I got so much reading to do, guys. I don't know. It's almost pointless. Yeah. Y'all are silly. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of the collective, all within the broadcast. Anyone to come across the replay. What card do we have for the room? This one reader has a deck. Hers is in a U. Mine are still stiff. And I remember I convinced myself to buy this deck because it was going to be beneficial, you know? It was going to pay for itself. I don't know if it's paid for itself yet. I've been using all my other decks. My other decks will pay for it. What message do we have? I know. Really? I need to look into that. I've never seen that. Rejoice. Rejoice, celebrate it, lift up your cup and enjoy everything that is around you with those that are near you here. It's definitely a time to harvest here, a time to catch your blessings and to release love, knowing that they're going to come back to you. I feel like as she's holding up that cup, there's like doves at the top. It looks almost like the doves or the birds came out of the cup. And she's not afraid to let them go off and fly. There's just so much rejoice. It's like when you feel abundance and you have abundance around you, you're not worried about what it is you lose. But if you don't feel like you have what you need, if you feel like you're at a lack, you're going to hoard. So I feel like with this, it's like we're not hoarding, we're at peace, we're celebrating, enjoying each other's company here, or the company that is around you here. We have faith in things that we let go to be free is going to come back to us. We don't have control issues. We don't hold too tightly or latch onto things because we feel like they're going to leave us. They'll be back. And if they don't come back, it's okay. You know, there's more coming in, more gratitude. The back of this card is somebody who I think is kind of lonely, who somebody stopped coming to rejoice with them here, and they're offering it up, seeing if spirit will give them something, some joy. Are those birds going to come back? Is a new friend going to come back? Is enjoyment going to come back? Is celebration going to come back into my life? You know, but I feel like this is the card that we pulled. So we're definitely abundant, rejoicing, having a good time with people around us, not worried. Listen, we're going to find out. So water energy, definitely about rejoicing. I'm not even Scorpio, so far away. If we get close to Scorpio season already, Lee, that means it's going to be close to the end of the year, which means it'll be closer to 2022, which means I'm going to be 32. Can we stop? It's getting to the point where I can't even give out my age anymore to anybody. Okay, so can we just stop? Wait till I'm like, I'm 34. I'm 38. I'm 45, y'all. I'm gonna have an old voice. Body ain't what it used to be. Arthritis in my hands from shuffling these cards all these years. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. What do you think I am? Tell me. I am 26. I definitely don't look 26. I'm not gonna say I look old, but I think mature. I would hope after you talk to me, the tone of my voice has gotten a little bit more mature. I would hope that I come off more mature, more composed, collected, cool, calm, and collected. 18 to 44. That's hilarious, King. You definitely do not look 44. You do look young. I don't know what I would guess. I would probably think that maybe because you kind of remind me of like my sister, so I would think like 87. The one you did the cup for, just because honestly, it's the energy, but you're really close, you know. But hers, it's just the energy. Like I can always tell when I meet people that are around her age because they have the energy of her era, of her genre. Funny, Cran. I have an old soul too. Yeah, I'm a 90s baby. Conceived in the 80s. I saw this meme that says after the 80s, you know, God just started making anybody. I said, well, I was conceived in the 80s, so that don't count. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Open me up to the energy of the collective. What angel message do we have for our fire energy, our fire element that motivates us, our desires, our passions? Earth element here. What keeps us grounded? Shows our foundation. I don't mind that. I don't think I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z or something. No, I'm somebody before that. I guess I am a millennial. I'm 31. You came in a great time. You got to experience the 80s. Aw. Whatever. I'm an early one. I came in the beginning of the 90s. 90s was a good era. Water. Our emotions, our partnerships with other people. What do we need to know about our water element? Thank you, Spirit. Air. Show me our air element. Thought. Logic. All right, guys. Yeah, I remember a little bit of it. So for our fire element here, what drives us, what motivates us, we have overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. For our fire element, for our earth element here, your foundation, things that you want to produce, money, all those things. We have clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Rearrange your room, throw away old stuff. It's time to spring clean. Anything that's been sitting there that needs your attention or things that you know that you've been needing to do, go ahead and take care of it now so you can free up some space in your mind and see order there and not clutter, you know, or not something that you have to do, you know. So be that physically cleaning, organizing something, or just doing a task, going to see a family member, something that you need to do that you've been putting off that's been weighing on you. It's time to shake things up. Even if you think that nothing needs to be done and you're just comfortable in it, no. Change it up. Open up the windows, clean, rearrange some things, throw away things you don't need. It's time to go to work. If you've recently done it, great. Clearing your energy and clearing your space of clutter um, could also be meditation. That energy body collects dust too, filth, people, all kind of things that get attached to you. It's a sticky skin we have on our energy body. What we have for our water element, our relationships with other people, our emotional state, we have counselor, Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So I understand, even if you're going through something that is difficult, sometimes you can be the voice of reason to other people. You can give them comfort and the joy that they need to get through. So Spirit is saying through difficult times, you have the ability to um, guide people and reassure them through a tough time here. It comes to you naturally. You didn't have to go to school to do this. Don't think you need any kind of qualifications. You know how to talk to people. You know how to encourage them. You know how to help them through. And that is part of your gift and your talent that is blessed to you by the divine, by God. You can see there's a little spirit behind her. Angel. I call it spirit because of how clear it is, so you know that it's a spiritual being behind her. As far as for our thought process, our logic, expressing ourselves, things that we want, we have passion, Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So don't be worried about the what ifs. Do what your heart says do. If it makes sense to you, if it's a passion for you and you understand it, that this is something that you want, go forward. Go for it. And then bottom of the deck here, what we have for our spirit to revive us, we have victory, Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay, please for the collective. Meditation brings answers. Romance. Could be a budding romance or something coming to you. You could just even be exploring the option of romance here. Whatever it is, follow that inkling. Give me some guidance, please, for the fire. Fire element. The situation will improve. For the fire element, we have overcoming difficulties. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges here. And then from the angel answers, we have the situation will improve here. So that's just double confirmation for anything that's kind of weighing on your motivation, your determination, things that you want, your will, even you're overcoming this, it'll get better. So have some peace tonight, knowing that this will pass soon. I don't, but I might get one. I have Mother of Peace that has animals in it, but no. I haven't read one. I don't even think that's one of those. No. I'll look into it though. Please, Spirit, excuse me, give me a lesson. Give me a lesson. Give me a card here for our earth element. Grounded. It says look for a sign. Yes, clear your space. So if you're not sure where you need to clear your energy at, look for signs here, especially if you go ahead and just start rearranging and doing stuff anyway, just because it was in the guidance and I advise you to do so from the reading. Look for signs after that. That's going to let you know that you did something or you shift the energy or something is coming in and now you are more prepared for it, just because you got that clutter and that gook, the things that were attached to you out of your life are off of your spiritual body. You'll know exactly what area you need to go for, or what's going to happen next after you do this, or when you do this, or something that guides you to do it. For our water element, our emotions and our connections with other people here, we have choose a new direction here. So like I said, you have the counselor here, so you definitely can guide other people here. But when it comes to what it is that you want emotionally, if you're having a tough time getting there, Spirit's saying look someplace else. They're showing you something else. It could be something better here. And I think it says no. So if you're thinking that you're not going to get this situation that you want or that you're hoping for, Spirit's saying no, that's not the answer. We're not saying that you're not going to get it, but it will happen in perfect timing, in divine timing. Choose a new direction. The way you've been going about it is a no. You can still get it here, but in perfect timing. Maybe we need to go about it differently. Give me the air element, please, Spirit. Thank you now for clear and accurate messages. What's in the air element here? Y'all hear kitties. Passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And we have if you believe and ask help from others. So that can even be asking advice from other people if you need help with something or getting yourself ready for something. But whatever you want, you can manifest it if you just believe. Bottom of the deck here we have recovery, so definitely take time with yourself, for yourself, be patient with yourself as you're healing, and this healing is a spiritual healing here, so it's going to require for you to be quiet and listen. Speak your affirmations, but after you say your affirmations, take those deep breaths. You're not thinking, you are listening. So it's almost like if you call somebody's name and you're waiting on them to answer, and you just close your eyes and you're just saying Lee, and you're waiting on him to answer, it's kind of what you're doing. Okay. So we're recovering, we're healing, we're meditating, we're having time to be at peace, to be still, and to do, enjoy the quietness, because that's when spirit starts to speak. Okay. Thought I had some. Oh yeah, I was watching this thing and it says if you're talking to a spirit guide or something, or if you're getting messages and you don't know who the spirit guide is, ask. So I was about to do that, and I already felt like I knew who it was, but I got another reading that said I was ignoring one of my ancestors, and I knew exactly who that was. So I just asked, who am I speaking to, in case I was ignoring them, and it was who I thought it was, and I listened for a name, and the name didn't come through clear. I got Annie, but the person that I thought it was, her name is Abby. So I was like, okay, I think I'm getting a little bit better at that. So I think, and that's who I was thinking it was too. I think I work with her very well, which is an ancestor of mine. All right, so that's what we have. I'm going to see if I can sneak a kitty and show you guys a kitty before we go. I gotta maybe, not maybe. See if I can find one. I got one. This is a quiet one. He's a liger, a Harlem liger. He was quiet. They was out there feeding. Thank you guys. Shh, 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 shh. Don't start scratching me up. He's got white paws. The other one that has white paws is like Tiger. And Miriam, his name is Oliver. And Miriam's getting him. And this one's the other one with white paws, but he's gray. Arnash, I got a bath in the morning. Do you get a bath in the morning? Don't you freak out unquietly. Do you get a bath in the morning? Sir. Hey. Hey. He said, I didn't sign no contract to be on camera. So I didn't sign no contract to be on camera. Not one. I was out there eating with my mom. You was out there eating with your mom? They so cute, guys. You feeling great? All right, now I'm put his little behind down. So I think this is a boy. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Is this a boy or girl? This is a boy. He's normally really calm. The boy is, yeah. He's small. He looks like one of the runts. There's another girl that kind of looks like him. I don't think her paws are white though. And she's quiet too. The big ones are the tiger ones. He's so freaking cute. I named him Polly or something. Polly, thank you. I call him Polly or something. But him and the other two gray ones are going for sale because I was gonna keep a gray one because I'm not really gung ho on the colors. But the one of the ones I was gonna keep, I would kind of let Luna instinct. I instinctively chose for Luna because Luna, he stays with her. He's always with her. He's the fattest one. He's the baddest one. He's always there with his mama. So I kept him. Polly, yeah, you want Polly? He's still right there sitting in front of his little mouse. They playing with me now. He's still scared of me. But so I'm keeping that tiger one, and then Leah chose another tiger one that she named Lucky, and then Miriam chose the other tiger one with the white paws that she named Ollie. So we ain't keeping the rest of the cats, and they gotta go. I can put them out any day now. I'm trying to wait until Leah comes home because I'm gonna take that playpen and I'm gonna sit it outside. And they're gonna go. They be tearing stuff up. I don't have, not even tearing stuff up, just everywhere. And y'all know Mr. TAK is allergic, and he started to get like it's kind of gone away, but then he started to get like hives and stuff, and back to taking Benadryl. And I'm looking up like spray, and we just can't have 7 cats in the house, so they gotta go. $20, and I'm only selling them for 20 just to make sure they go to a good home. In my little cat group I'm in, they said I should put a price on them just to make sure they go to a good home. But if nobody comes and buys them, then I'll make them free because they just can't stay here. They just can't. I'm doing good with the litter and the food now, but it's only going to get worse if they start eating more. And let me tell you something else. Luna brought a dead bird in the house. She went outside and she killed a bird. She popped the neck. There was blood in it. I don't know when Homegirl brought this bird in the house. I have not seen her carried in the house and I let her in. I haven't seen it. But I hear the kitties playing and they are growling. I'm like, what the heck are they growling about? She ain't hungry. I was like, what the heck are they growling about? And I look and I saw they had something. I thought it was a mouse, but then I saw the fur. It was definitely a bird that they was playing with. They ripped open his back. I had feathers all in here, feathers in my room. I had to throw it out. I know she's not. I like to make a lot of greens now, and I went and I got like some smoked turkey legs because they didn't have no ham hot sauce. So and the little funny part of the wing, I gave it to her. I always give her extra stuff. And she ate it a little bit, but then she came and she picked it up and brought it in here for the kitten. So she's been bringing them things. Or like if I give her bacon in the morning, like she eat that. She don't like to share it. She'll let them come have some if they see it, but she don't share that. Or I made pork chops tonight and I gave her some of the pork chop or whatever. And she ate like very little of it and then picked it up and started calling for them to come out. Or like she'll take dry food and put it in her mouth and call it and like purr for them and then open her mouth up and they'll come out and they'll all go eat it. So they've got food. But the last time, I think her second litter she had, she um she brought in a mouse. She kept trying to bring in mice, and one day I saw her trying to bring one in the house. I didn't let her in, and then one that she did bring in when I was trying to hurry up and get it out, she ate it. But that's what they do when they have babies. They like to bring them things. At least she never brought me nothing. Yeah, I always fry an extra piece for her because she'll go crazy. Like whenever I fry meat or make meat or pull out raw meat, she goes crazy over that. But yeah, I've been doing a lot for her, especially when her milk was producing. I had to get her cat food. I got her tuna and salmon and wet food, and I bought regular cat food and kitten food because they said she could eat both, and for the kittens to help with her milk supply. But yeah, it's over now. I helped her nurture them, and maybe she's getting ready because she thinks I'm about to send them out into the world. But I am going to sell them, 3 of them. That was random. I appreciate all 30 of you in here listening to me chit chat. Please catch the replay if you want to catch the readings. I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired, getting drained. I appreciate the $4.50. Everyone that gave me gifts, guys. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, me too. Dogs are like having children. Yeah, they use the litter box just fine. They like to watch me change it, and they started to play with me. The other one's still in here. They like to play with me while I'm doing it. Like I walked in here one day and they all jumped up on like 2 of them jumped up on like each of my calves, like all four. Love you too. Have a good night. All four. It hurt so bad. Like when they were really getting the hang of climbing, I'm like, you're not about to climb up my leg or whatever. It was crazy. Yeah, 2 dogs. Two. Yeah. And on your way out, you'll have one. It could be like a Great Dane looking kind of dog or a lab or something like that, but it ain't gonna be no small dog. It'll be a loyal dog, the one that sits with you. Like when the family was off, the dog was sitting there looking at the owner. So yeah. But all right, I will chit chat with you guys. Lee, I think I said I was gonna message you about something. I'll go back and watch and see what I was talking about. And if I don't message you tonight, I'll definitely will tomorrow morning or whatever when I get up before I start work. King, yeah, you too. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to all y'all. I think I talk to all y'all pretty much on social media. So if you're not talking to me on social media, find me on social media and follow me. I'll follow you back and let's chat, y'all. Other than that, you guys have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow for our daily reads. Have a good night.